Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Badger Vlog, episode 278, which means I have 88 episodes left till I am done with my daily vlog adventure. And I'll be honest, I'm pretty much ready. But anyway, in today's episode, while I was in Lake of the Ozarks, a friend of ours, you've seen him on the videos, Carl Cook, he said he really enjoyed the old videos I used to do for the Fatboy Friday and Friday Free Ride. So I dug one of those up from 3 years ago because he's like, you know what, you should just upload some of those again so we can rewatch them or new people can be introduced to them. So I took his idea today. And I have uploaded a video from 2021, spring of 2021. We were headed back from Spring Fling, and this was probably our first Spring Fling. This was the year that it actually snowed on us on this trip. So this is us coming back. There was a bunch of flooding in Arkansas, which you can see we're riding through. And this is 5 tips from the road, from Mama Badger and myself in this video. But you could see where we were at and what we were recording 3 years ago, and definitely the difference in the two cameras. Back then I was using a GoPro Hero 4. I now use a GoPro 10, and there is definitely a difference in the visual quality, and then audio was on our helmets. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy this throwback for a Friday free ride, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
It's 2! Steak! You just ran over a steak!
Did I run over a steak?
Yep. Look at all the flooding. What's up, everybody? I'm Sonny the Badger, and welcome to my Friday free ride. Every Friday, I take you on a ride with me. We talk about motorcycle stuff. This week, we got a special guest.
Just a steak killer.
Mama Badger in the house.
Did you see? Were you recording and see me run over the steak?
Yep.
So funny.
Mama's a snake killer. Anyway, we are in Arkansas, and it's like flooded everywhere. You'll see some video I go in here. It was not that way a week ago when we came through here. So pretty crazy. Anyway, on today's episode, it's a special treat. We're in the middle of Arkansas somewhere, not where I normally do my Friday free ride. And we are choking. We are heading back south. We're actually headed to Panama City Beach for Thunder Beach. And I think we're going to go about halfway today, and then halfway tomorrow, and then we will arrive at our destination. So we thought today's episode would be 5 tips from the road. These are in no particular order. Just whatever pops in our little head. Number 1. This is one for me especially. Mama doesn't do this ever, but make sure you have multiple places on your bike where you can move your feet around. So like I have my floorboard, then I have my highway peg, but I also have my passenger peg. So I will sometimes pull my feet back and put them on the passenger peg.
Like this.
Like that. And it just allows me to stretch my lower back and lets me put my feet in a different position. Because when you're going for miles and miles and miles, just to be able to reposition your body is a huge help. Especially when you get old, is that what you said?
Yes.
I got one word for you. That car probably thought I was flipping them off.
That's not nice to put other people off.
I know. I'm a bad boy. What's she gonna do? What you gonna do when the cows for you, bad
Slow
boy?
down so that people aren't just seeing this bus. I don't know what. Oh, there he goes.
Well, y'all, we're in some little town in Arkansas. Tip number 2. We said this one earlier in one of our lives this week, but we found it works really good for us. If you're a traveling couple, get 2 queen beds instead of 1 king. If you want a hanky-panky, you can visit each other's queens. But after you've been on the road all day, you may be sunburned, you're hot, you're sweaty, you just want to sleep. And then if the bed is creaky, or when the other person moves, it moves you a lot, you just don't get very good sleep. So in our multiple trips, we'd always gotten king-size beds, and then one time they didn't have one. And we got a queen, and we're like, man, that was the best night of sleep ever. We're never getting a king-size again. Oh, Mama Badger.
That's right. We learned.
We've learned from experience.
Been there, done that.
Number 3, pack for all seasons. On this trip, we have literally been in every season. It has rained, it has snowed, it has sunshine. We've covered it all. Hang on, guys. I'm going to try to get you some visual of the flooding. So you can see this ditch is all flooded out, but if you look over there, that whole field. Oh, here you go. Look here. That
There's a lot of water.
is a whole lot of water. Alright, so, back to my subject. Packing for all seasons. You can layer up if you get cold. Get you some good rain gear, because getting rained on in the cold really, really sucks. Make sure that you bring sunscreen, because when you're in the sun, getting the crap burn out of you, that sucks too. I'm Mama Badger.
Yeah. Not that we've done it.
Yeah, not that we've ever done that. Oh, and chapstick. Your lips will get burnt, and you're going to want some chapstick.
Even with the whole thing.
Right. Unless you got a full face like Mama Badger.
No, even with my whole thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It like reflects off the plastic.
Good to know. Alright, what's our next one, Mama Badger?
I was just thinking about the speed limit with watching, especially when you're going into smaller towns. You're not taking all highways.
So you're thinking the tip is to watch the speed limit?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, they do, like, switch pretty rapidly when you're going on. These aren't back roads, but they're not 4-lane highways. So you go through the little towns and, you know, if you've ever watched Dukes of Hazzard, they set up little traps to get you. Although we haven't really seen that much on this trip. Mama Badger flew by a cop yesterday like he was sitting still. I'm like, you know that's the cop, right? She's like, yep.
Yep.
Kept on trucking.
I followed him. I pulled in behind him.
Never let him see you sweat.
Right.
what's our last tip? Oh yeah, as most of you guys know, we're not bagger riders. So we have our soft tails basically set up to tour. We've got our windshield. I got the 3 little bags up front here. We've got our cell phone, and I have a charger. I have a cord run up so I can keep it charged. That's also my navigation. Also my radio. Also my weather app. Basically everything's right there on that phone for me. This guy's turning. Left lane.
And you can talk about like just planning out gas stations too, getting how many miles.
Right, so I keep a pretty close eye on that because the first time we went on our cross-country trip, we almost ran Mama Badger out of gas. So we know pretty much how much gas we can get out of a tank. So generally about 125 miles, I started looking for a gas station. Because sometimes it may be 30, 40, 50 miles before you get to another gas station, or at least one that's on the highway that you'll see. And the last thing you want to do is run out of gas. Not to mention 125 to 150 miles is just about perfect brake time for my old ass and Mama Badger. So I guess the other piece to that is, and this applies to the world record poker run for sure, you need to ride your own ride. Ride as long as you feel comfortable, as fast as you feel comfortable. Don't try to keep up with anybody else. Don't try to stretch your gas so that you can keep up with whoever's with you and run out of gas. Ride your own ride. All right, guys, that's 5 tips from the road, from the Badger. Remember, if you like videos like this, hit
Subscribe.
make sure you ring the
Bell.
make sure you give us a or a
Comment.
because we answer them all. And remember, guys, it's not about the destination.
It's all about the
See ya!
slow down here.
What?
Oh, I supposed to slow down here and I missed it. See what I mean by watching for
Watch your speed.
watching speed?